welcome to Good Work Now. Do you want to start your own business? Or maybe you have a business and it's time to expand it. You may have heard that knowledge is the key to business success. Well, today we're going to talk about Sacramento SCORE. It's a free resource right here in our community. Actually, it's around the country. And we're going to be talking about the free resources available through Sacramento SCORE. I am very pleased to welcome to our show today Peter Thomsen. The majority of his career has been in senior management positions, in operations and marketing positions for financial services such as banks and credit unions. His assignments included East Coast, Midwest, Europe, and California since 1991. His early career in marketing and advertising for large and small companies, and he's a graduate of Dartmouth College and Harvard Business School. Currently, he is Vice Chair for Counseling Services for Sacramento SCORE. Peter, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you, Brian.
And Peter, to start with, let's talk about what is SCORE.
Well, SCORE was started as an all-volunteer nonprofit organization back in 1964.
Okay.
And the letters at that time stood for Senior Corps Retired Executives. So in the last 40-some years, the volunteer base has changed, and we now have people who are part-time, haven't retired yet, and a number of our counselors are still working full-time, and they are doing part-time volunteering for SCORE.
And so it's a national organization, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And we call ourselves now that we are counselors to America's small businesses.
Okay. And how long has SCORE been around?
Since 1964 nationally.
Okay.
And in Sacramento since 1978.
Okay. And how long have you been with the local chapter of SCORE?
I retired in 2007, I'm sorry, and
Okay.
then joined at that time, which would be 2007.
Okay. And why, from your perspective, is SCORE important for small businesses or business owners to take advantage of?
Well, for a lot of them, their scale does not allow them to spend money to bring in full-time resources or even hire consultants within the scope of their business.
Mm-hmm.
And since the majority of small businesses in the Sacramento region have just one employee, or maybe they just have the founder,
Right.
we have the ability to bring a lot of experience, diverse experience, different skill sets. Mm-hmm. And we deliver that through counseling, we call sort of mentoring one-on-one,
Okay.
or certainly through training and workshops, which are equally important.
Okay. It's a good segue. Let's talk more specifically about some of the services that are offered through SCORE, either nationally or locally. Let's start with the workshops. As a matter of fact, I went to a couple
Right.
of the workshops that you folks offer, which were very, very helpful and informative. Speak a little bit about some of the workshops that Sacramento SCORE offers.
Sure. The one that represents the largest single focused program for us would be what we call the pre-business. Mm-hmm. And since a number of our clients are thinking about going into business, haven't decided either the topic yet, or they haven't really invested, it might be their first venture at an entrepreneurial business.
Okay.
So we deliver a 3-hour free class, and we have at least 2 counselors there who participate in the discussion. Mm-hmm. And I would say it comes out very highly rated, and a number of the people leaving may have changed their mind and determined that small business might not be the right thing for them, or they don't have the resources. Mm-hmm. And others follow up and join us for free counseling.
Say more about what's involved with the counseling service.
Well, we offer one-on-one counseling, and we like to do the first one face-to-face if that's possible. And we prefer to have 2 counselors with 1 client, which increases the skill set and maybe also the listening on our part. So we really can help figure out with the client, what's the issue, or what are the issues that need to be addressed. Once that's completed, it's really up to the client to decide if they want to come back. And if they want to come back, sometimes it's meeting formally face-to-face, but increasingly today, a lot of it's through the internet. Very easy to email your draft mission statement or your draft cash flow statement to your counselor, and the counselor can review and make comments back.
Exactly.
Sometimes we do it by telephone. For businesses who are up and running, after the first session, it's very common that we then go to the place of business. At least once, to see the business in operation.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Meet the rest of the employees if it's more than a single person business.
And so during that first meeting is where you do this assessment to kind of
Right.
hone in on what specifically is going to be the most helpful to that
Correct.
business owner. So it could be that if someone goes in, maybe they're it becomes evident after that first discussion that marketing might be where they need to focus.
Correct.
Or maybe their mission, as you put it before, is a little vague, and their competitive edge isn't quite clear. You know,
Right.
how they can stand out from the rest of the competition, and,
Yeah.
or maybe some strategy about getting funding,
Sure.
something like that. And what's some of the expertise areas that your counselors have? I imagine there's some folks that are probably accounting is their expertise, or marketing to mirror some of the requirements for a successful small business.
Sure. We have what we call them sort of skill and experience.
Okay.
There are people who have industry expertise, like the carpet business or construction, and then there are people who have functional skills, like industrial marketing.
And let's wrap up, Peter, with some resources. What are some of the resources that you think folks could pursue to get more information?
Well, there are a number of websites. A place to start. The national website, www.score.org, which provides a link to internet counseling, which we haven't talked about, where you can type in your field of interest. And some of our 11,000 volunteers who have also signed on for online counseling, their bios will pop up, and then the client picks one that they want to talk to.
Great.
That site also has templates for business plans and financial schedules, spreadsheets. So you literally just have to fill in the boxes with the numbers, and the spreadsheets are completed. And these are all the ones you need for your bank finance. Take online training.
Okay.
The articles, if you want information about funding or how does a bank decide on giving you money, a lot of that information is available. At Sacramento SCORE, we're sacscore.org.
Okay.
And again, there you can go and look at information, and you can very quickly go and look at our catalog of training, and then you can sign up for training, and you can pick a date and location for the class. And then the same thing is true on the counseling side, where it can take you directly into an ability to schedule yourself.
Okay. And you mentioned training on the National SCORE website. Is this like an online training?
Correct.
Okay, so are they vary in length and different topics, different lengths?
Different topics,
Okay.
but they're all related to business.
Okay.
Another great site is our resource partner, the SBA, Small Business Administration. I go there all the time, and it has great links to sample business plans. So between National SCORE and the SBA, those to me are great resources as well.
Okay, and also we're going to have Jim O'Neill, the district director for the Small Business Administration here in Sacramento. He's going to come on the show in a couple weeks. And Panda Morgan from the Small Business Development Center is going to be coming on as well. So we have a lot of information on good work now for you small business owners out there. So stay tuned. We'll have more of those shows coming on. Peter, I want to thank you so much for being on the show, walking us through all the different resources that are available through SCORE National and Sacramento SCORE. And let me provide Peter's email in the event that you would like to email him for more information. The email for SacScore is sacscore@yahoo.com. Next week, we're going to be talking about the power of employee recognition. Think about the last time that you gave someone recognition or you received it yourself, and be sure to watch that episode. And until next time, keep up the good work, and thank you for watching.